Hey guys, we are going to go over how to create your slideshow for your backpack of defense. So please do not freak out. Um, just try to work on this as much as you can. These first three slides should be done by the time we go on winter break, so in 2 weeks. So the first thing you want to do is just open a plain Google tab, and then this symbol up here we call the waffle. So it's just like a bunch of points together in a square. If you click on that, you will see that this yellow one says slides. Click on that and you will get this screen. And if you haven't already started your slideshow, you're just going to click blank. So now you see we have a blank slide. You will see over here on the right that you have all these different themes. So you can change your background colors, the fonts, all that kind of stuff over here. You can also do it manually. So here, if you want to change the color of the font, see it says text color. Suppose I want to do it in blue. And this first slide should just be your cover. So this, you can think of it as just like the title of your presentation. So most people say, or something like my backpack of defense. And then most importantly, make sure you put your name because this is your presentation. Once again, you can choose any of these colors you want. By Mrs. Garner. So that's your first slide. Your first slide should be super simple. It's just your cover. Once again, you can change your background here. Suppose I want my background to be light blue. You can choose any colors you want. So this is really a chance for you to customize. You can make it however you want it to be. Okay, so that's your first slide, is just your cover. It's your title page. So just say something like my backpack of defense, and then your name. What you're gonna do next is you're gonna say slide, new slide. Okay, so we want another slide. So we're gonna go to slide, click on new slide right here. And you will see that it has given me a blank slide. So this second slide that you want to do is you want to do a background slide. So this background slide is going to tell us who you are. So we know you only through school. So this slide gives us an opportunity to know kind of the whole person. Well, who are you? What do you like? What's important to you? So some things that kids usually add on this is family. So for instance, I have two brothers. I also have one dog named Oaks. So family is important to me. I love my dog, so I'm going to add this in here because that's important to me. I can also tell a little bit about your background. So for instance, I was born in Denver, Colorado, but I moved to Louisville when I was 5. Okay, so if you are from somewhere else or have spent a lot of time in a different state or country, that's something that you can put. Some other information that kids sometimes put is if you're involved in sports or activities. So for instance, you can say, I play soccer. You can say whether you play for the school team or a club team, or whether you just like playing outside with friends. And then maybe just some of your interests. So for instance, like I enjoy taking photographs and going on runs, right? This is just a chance kind of for you to tell us a little bit about yourself. So this often includes family, your interests, a little bit about your background. So how did you get to this point in your life? What are kind of the key main things there? What are the things you want us to know about you? So you can do them in bullet points like I have here. So notice I got those bullet points. I clicked right up here, said bulleted list. You can also write this in full sentences. So for instance, if I did in full sentence instead, say, my name is Meredith. I have 2 older brothers. One lives in Louisville and the other lives in Chicago. I love my dog Oaks. So you can see how you can do it either way. You can either have bullets or you can write in full sentences. On this page as well, we want you to add some photographs. So add some photos of you and your family, you and your pets, you and your friends. You can add any photos that you want here. This slide is really a chance to show your personality and show us who you are. Okay, so make sure you are adding some photos. One way you can do this is you can do insert image. And then if you have an image on your computer, so if you've downloaded it from your email or whatever, you can do this right here. Or your Google Drive. So if you've saved it to your Google Drive, you have those options there. Okay, so that is your background slide. That is slide 2. So your background, who you are. And then your third slide, we're going to do it one more time. We're going to do slide, new slide. This will give us another blank slide. And this is going to be your future plans. Okay, so this is looking into the future. What do you want to do? Where do you want to go? So first, you want to talk about your high school plans. So which high schools are you going to be applying to? Which programs in your high schools are you going to be applying to? Okay, and then you're going to explain why. Why are you picking that school? So, for instance, you can say, I want to attend Moore High School because I am really interested in the medical program. Okay, so you're going to say what high school you want to go to and why you are interested in this. Some other examples is sometimes kids will say, I want to go to Central High School because that is where my mother attended and I'd like to follow in her footsteps. So just tell me what high school you're going to and why. Another thing that you're going to put is college plans. So do you know what college you want to go to and why? So for instance, you might say, I want to go to University of Louisville because I hear they have a really good law program, or I want to go to University of Kentucky because I want to stay in state. Whatever you want. So just have that kind of thinking on it, right? Looking ahead. Do you want to go to college? If you don't, what do you want to do for your career, right? Some of you guys might want to go to the military instead, or you might want to become an electrical engineer, whatever it is. So it doesn't necessarily need to be college, but we want some sort of career plans. Okay, so do you want to be a doctor? Do you want to become an engineer? Do you want to open up your own business? Do you want to do hair and makeup? Tell us what you want to do in the future. Okay, so that is your third slide, your future plans. Once again, guys, these slides, you can do whatever background colors you want. So here's your text color for your background. You can change your background. You can change it to an image if you want. You can change it to a color. But ideally, you are making this your own presentation. This presentation is all about you. Okay. The last thing I want you to do is I want you to title this. So I want you to do your last name. So for instance, mine would be Garner. And then I want you to put backpack defense. Okay, so Garner backpack defense. So whatever your last name is, and then backpack defense. And then this is all you need to do before winter break. So your cover slide, your background, and then your future plans. Have all the information there. Make sure, guys, you are using complete sentences. So capitalize things that need to be capitalized. Use periods and commas. Make sure you spell things properly. This is not texting. This is like a paper you would write for English class. So make sure we're using all of those rules as far as spelling and grammar and whatnot. All right. Once you've done this, you will turn this into your second and seventh period teacher. So whoever you have for second period, that's also who you will have for your seventh period intervention. And you will turn it into that teacher so that they can check and make sure you are on the right track. Okay, so that teacher is going to be kind of your go-to person as far as your backpack of defense goes. So for Maple, if you are in Maple class and you see me second, you will be turning it into me. If you are in Pine, you will be turning it into Mr. Glibbery. If you are in Tulip, you will be turning it into Mrs. Church. And if you are in Oak, you'll be turning it into Mr. Groton. Okay, so any questions, reach out to those teachers and we are here to help you.